All right, welcome back to the Culture Cafe. Um, with fuck, whatever. Welcome to another episode of Culture Cafe. It's a little rough start, but on today's guest list we have Matt, Dante, Melly, and Angel, and me, Ian. Today's topics are probably horror movies and
I don't think you know the concept of a guest list.
whatever.
Yeah.
Today we're gonna talk about horror movies and like old cartoons, I think, and possibly Life too. But on our first topic, did you guys know that Taylor Swift remade that song September?
It's
Yeah.
trash.
Have you listened to it?
Yeah.
I can't play it because I'm not sure if we'll get copyrighted. But like basically she sings it like
I got kicked.
I can't- so basically what she did was like she sang it in a low tempo and shit like that. Yeah, and like it's not fast at all, and she plays a banjo in the fucking corner.
Benjo.
Yeah, it's really weird.
I need another invite.
High on marijuana.
Marijuana.
God damn it.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, since that's out of the way, what do you guys think about the whole? What are your guys' thoughts on the whole like Jigsaw
Just keep
series
sending them.
getting
I can't join.
Jigsaw getting another movie?
How many are
There's
there
another
already?
Saw movie coming?
Well, okay, I guess
Sadly,
this
yeah.
is I think it's separated because there's been like what 6 Saw movies,
Ouch.
and so I'm guessing Jigsaw is like the quote unquote reboot of it. So like, what are your thoughts on that?
I never watched them because I was too much of a pussy.
I watched them. They weren't that good.
Next
on me.
save.
Yeah.
I mean, we're getting we're getting a lot of like thriller sci-fi movies lately, which is like, I know
I
they're
need another invite.
they're rebooting that movie with like that one robot, the HAL 900 or whatever. What's it called? Fucking.
Wait, no, they're not rebooting Space Odyssey, right?
It wasn't it a remake with the original
No.
cat or like an HD release?
Space Odyssey is based off of actually it probably is based off a book, but I don't think there was a beginning one because the first Space Odyssey was I think it was just made by the director by himself. I'm not quite sure.
I'm
I
not
haven't
sure.
actually watched the movie. I just
Yeah.
know all the like the stuff from the movie.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Apparently, it's like there's like a lot of like talk about a lot of reboots for like movies. I know that there's like, I know there was like a fucking reboot with the, what's it called?
Can I please get an invite? Jesus Christ!
I know there was a reboot with the Nightmare Before Christmas. The
Good job.
Nightmare on Elm Street. I think it's. Yeah.
I heard that it was not good.
Okay, well, to be fair, the fucking actor for Rorschach was, the fucking villain. Fuck, what's his name? I'm drawing a blank. Freddy Krueger. But, like, I mean, I didn't like it because, like, how, like, they took, okay, sometimes, like, to be fair, the escalation of, like, Freddy Krueger's character has been, like, off the fucking, like, it's so off. Like, at first it started out as, like, a sinister piece of shit into, like, a goofy little fuck. An annoying little shit. Like, I'm fucking serious. He's fucking... in the later movies, he's like a piece of shit. What the... okay, well, to be fair, like, half of the series went through, like, a shit ton of, like, budget cuts. So, like...
Ooh.
Oh. Hey, look, it's our
Yeah.
special. Hey, we're recording a podcast. So,
Oh, do you want me to leave?
no, you can stay. Just don't bitch
dude,
about
no.
you lagging.
Wait, but this
I
is
mean,
a cafe.
I was kind of at a party earlier, so I couldn't be online.
Okay, we didn't really know you were at a party, but anyway.
I need an invite. How many times do I have to say it?
A
All
lot
the
of
time,
times.
every time.
Anyway. But yeah, the series went through a lot of budget cuts throughout like the fourth and fifth film, fourth through like sixth films and shit like that. But like, there's a lot of rumors of like a lot of reboots for a lot of horror movies, like Scream and shit.
Mm.
Yeah, the MTV series.
Mm-hmm.
You know what horror movie? Go
Scream
ahead.
was a movie. Sorry, I'm just eating something.
No, it's fine.
Scream's a an actual movie before it became a series.
You know what's a shitty series? The Mist.
Hmm.
No, the movie was fucking fantastic. It's the
Yes, it is.
It's the series that is actually trash. The series has like the dumbest character interaction and choices that I've ever witnessed in a fucking horror in a fucking.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think it was on HBO, right?
It was no, it was on
wasn't
Spike.
Netflix too?
It's on Netflix
Oh.
and Spike TV.
Was it on Spike? I never realized that.
Okay, well, like basically, it has like no relations to the actual movie, and they didn't bother like adding any of like you don't see any monsters. That's the annoying part.
No,
that
that's the
gets to me.
thing. That's the thing. They said that. I believe they said that they're not gonna follow the movie, but they're gonna do their own thing. I just thought that was kind of dumb.
You get these
Because the
people
movie
hyped.
was just really unique.
Yeah, that's like saying we're gonna do a Walking Dead series, but like we're not gonna show the zombies. You know,
So actually, that's a great example.
That's a disappointing example. Not example, but you know, fucking.
it's just that like whoever there are fans of the show who are like, wait, there's a movie based off this? Like, okay, wait. It's just that the character. I would like the show if it wasn't so like, in my opinion, stale fucking conversations with each other. It's like. No, it's like you don't want to hear them talk. Like their talking is so boring and shit.
Usually it's like a lot of exposition with shows like that where they're just explaining like plot line through like narrative dialogue. It's garbage.
Yeah, it's like if you watch it on Netflix too, it's like you wanna just like not watch it. You know what? Hold up.
That was wrong area.
Well, the only TV shows that I've like grown to like dislike nowadays is like The Walking Dead and shit. Like I don't
Hey,
find
Walking
that
Dead is
I hate
good.
The Walking Dead now.
I don't
It's just
I don't
really
find it
boring.
interesting anymore. It's basically like oh man, I just fucking burped.
It's a
like
soap opera now.
yeah, it's like Screaming, but with zombies in it.
Yeah.
This is true.
I lost all my diamonds, all my diamond shit. Okay, I think the show got shit when they left the prison and they went to Alexandria. That's in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
Like Alexandria is just too. The whole Negan shit has just gone long enough. Like I'm tired of it. I mean, in the comics he lives, but
Oh, he does.
I never read the comics.
okay, well in the comics he fucking like, Rick doesn't kill him, but instead takes him as a prisoner, and that's it.
That's dumb.
I
You should
could
have
see
just
that.
killed him.
And Carl isn't even supposed to die this early in the series.
Oh, really?
They kind
Yeah.
of left the comic.
They did, wait, they what?
The comics.
They
They
left.
kind of like
Yeah.
strayed away from it.
And they said that like once the comic finishes, this is gonna finish. But like, what the fuck is that?
They
Actually,
lied.
that's a good point. When do the comics fucking end?
I don't think they will.
I don't believe it will end anytime soon.
I mean, the Batman series is still going on, and it's still called the Detective Comics. It's just now changed
true.
to Batman.
Well, remember, think of it from a not developer, producer's
Producers.
point of view. Oh shit, this is getting a lot of money. I think this is a cash grab.
Jesus, it's lagging.
You're lagging. Holy hell.
I should probably switch now. But it disappeared. It.
What? I didn't do anything. Anyway, Yeah, I don't find it interesting. And like I think one of the things I hate the most now is Fear the Walking Dead. I thought I'd like it, but I was
I thought
dead.
so too. I thought it was a unique idea how it began, but
It's just
it wasn't
people
really
bitching.
good.
It's just too like okay.
Fuck.
There's not
Oh,
enough
you're
action
following
in
me.
my opinion. And if there is action, it's too short-lived. You
Yeah.
know? Like I've seen Rick punch like how many people? It's getting old. Like I understand like you guys want to quote unquote continue the grimly tale of the apocalypse, but fuck, this shit
After a
is
while, the apocalypse gets bored.
it gets fucking boring. Like we don't see anything unique. It's the same shit and same settings, just slightly different variations. It's either we're in Alexandria
Yeah.
or Negan's place or the fucking woods. Wow, great.
Or
Is there any
prison.
is there anything else that we can see? Like, for fuck's sake, switch point of views. But when you do that with the Fear the Walking Dead, it's just more idiotic actions. It's just like the main cast but dumber.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It reminds me of
recipe
every
for
one
that.
of those like terrible scary movies where like the stereotypical blonde just dies because she
Yeah, she's
can't
like
make
on her phone or some
decisions.
shit. Yeah.
Or the black guy doesn't survive.
The black guy dies
Trips
first.
over like a like a ladybug and dies.
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest.
snaps it,
Like, I thought
breaks
Fear
his
the
neck.
Walking Dead would be such a good show due to the fact, like, whoa, we get to see everything. But once you start
But it
saying,
turned out
oh,
to make it flop.
we're not gonna explain how the zombie origins, you know, blah 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 this.
Shit.
Like, it's like, okay, we get it. People are getting bit and it's
No,
panicking.
well, actually, the reason why that they didn't do that is because of the comic books. Is in the comic books, the world of Walking Dead, they never actually heard of the idea of a zombie. The world, the whole world. That's why they call them walkers or anything
Right.
else like that, but they never actually call them a zombie.
Don't they
True.
like?
Makes sense.
That, that's like saying like Overwatch doesn't like cars with wheels.
I mean, to be fair, they kind of make it because it's a joke.
Yeah. But like, okay, I just think AMC shows have been become slightly dull to me. I could be wrong. I just haven't watched like cable in a while. I've been on like mostly Netflix and such like that.
Well, to be fair, Netflix has actually been making some stuff that's really good.
Yeah, you see their new anime coming out?
Ooh, what is it?
It's about like a little cute panda girl who like goes through what's it called? She goes through
Cancer?
no. She goes through
Okay,
like
calm down there, Buckle.
she's a quote unquote normal office girl, but like at night she's a metal like a metalhead. The fucking like screamo music shit.
Hey, that sounds pretty cool.
The trailer's cute as fuck.
That sounds really, really cool.
That sounds really interesting.
Yeah, it does. So
You've
I was like,
intrigued me.
oh, that's pretty fucking neato.
That is neato.
But yeah, I mean, Netflix right now is kind of ruling the market with their like Stranger Things and shit like that.
Stranger Things was so good.
I actually lost. Wait, what? Go ahead.
Oh, isn't that like the little stop motion one or the no? It's the animated one. No, yeah, I watched it.
He's like,
It's really good actually.
Alright, I'm back. Wait, what are we talking about?
We're just talking about like we're talking about
You were
like
gone?
The Walking Dead and shit like that.
Oh. Alright, what's like,
Speaking-
okay, in your opinion, I don't think anybody, but like your favorite anime?
Full
Nisekoi.
Metal
I don't have
Alchemist.
one.
Nisekoi. Sword Art 9.
Anohana, the flower we saw
Can
that
you
day.
stop? Yeah, can you stop? I don't want to be depressed right now.
That's such a good anime. It's my favorite anime.
But you know what's
Wait,
a
which
good
one?
horror anime? Fucking.
Clan. Clan's a good anime.
Violet Evergarden.
Something like Blood Sacrifice or some shit like that. I fucking forgot. All I know is
Witchblade.
all I know that there's killer bunnies in it.
Killer bunnies, eh?
That's all I know.
That sounds
You
dumb,
guys
but
make
also
me not
cool.
want to build my home.
Oh, High School of the Dead is a good horror movie. A horror anime.
That's not.
Big-
No.
It has lots of plot. It's very
Yeah,
good.
it's extreme,
No.
extreme lots of plot. That's when I
Whoever
know I
is
didn't.
listening to this podcast, do not,
Dude,
do
no.
not look that
Watching
up.
that anime
No,
made me
Especially if
realize
you're
I
under
didn't.
18.
You motherfucker. I live.
No, that anime made me realize
Okay,
I don't
maybe.
want to play with Sonic toys anymore. Like honestly. Okay, speaking of The
Seems
Walking
valid.
Dead though, did you guys see the new
Yeah.
game that's coming out for it?
Oh yeah,
There's
yeah.
a
I heard it. I
game
heard
coming
about
out
it.
for it?
They
What,
have
made by
not.
Telltale
Okay, what
Games?
bothers me is that they have not posted any gameplay. It's mostly just like animated shorts.
Oh god, it's gonna be one of those games.
What?
It's gonna be boring.
Okay, okay. Usually when they do that, it's super boring or overhyped as fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it looks like they've been spending so much time on like actual like animation shit, other than the
Yeah.
gameplay.
It's gonna
I'm
be
pretty sure that's all
like
gonna
a
be.
what do you call it? One of those.
It legit looks like a
rip-offs of,
fucking. It legit
mobile
looks like a
stuff.
fucking what's it called? Like a Dead Island knockoff, but with like The Walking Dead slapped on it.
Serious.
It looks like I
Oh.
could like if you look up the trailer right now, it looks like what's it called? A fucking Dead Island shit. I would like to see Dead Island adapted into a fucking film though.
Game that
I was
would
kind of
be
hoping
nice.
Dead Island 2 will come out.
Oh, that shit got canceled.
I know, that's
it
why.
did.
And like it was like they were like, "Oh, that's not Jack Black's voice actor," and I was like, "What? Dude, who is it? An impersonator? What?
Wait, was it? I thought it was actually Jack Black.
No, Jack Black said he had no relations with the fucking series."
Yo, that's trippy.
And then like apparently they were
I think
talking
that's a
about
good
like
voice.
yeah, apparently they were talking about like, "Oh, well, how's the game? Like how was like it filming and mocapping in Los Angeles?" Apparently they spent $200,000 just to have Hollywood in the background.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because
2,000?
yeah,
What the? F
because it's like copyright if you do and
Well,
shit.
games
Like
are
that's
not cheap anymore, guys.
yeah.
I mean,
And-
yeah, I can understand that. Games aren't
And
cheap,
so like there's only like 13 minutes of gameplay and it looks bad. It looked really bad. Basically
only
you're just
remember
walking you're basically just walking
the
around in the
trailer.
suburbs.
Oh, that makes sense. It's LA.
And there's like rumor going on like, "Oh, it's going to come back." Dude, that shit was the
It's-
trailer was released 2 years ago.
The best trailer actually came from Dead Island.
Oh yeah, the first
The
game.
first- When you see the little girl.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
turns
yeah,
into a
that
zombie.
shit got
Oh
me.
my god, that was fucking trippy.
That's when
Dude,
like
that was horrifying.
I remember how like freaked out
That's why I
everyone was
call
about
her.
it.
Wait, we're getting off track. We gotta go back on horror movies.
Oh yeah.
No, we're
Anyway,
still on the topic of horror.
well, technically.
Oh, you know what looks like a dumb movie?
What?
Truth or Dare.
Okay.
It's stupid.
I think Universal is just they're like, "Hey, the Purge is ending. What do we do?" Oh, Truth or
We gotta
Dare.
make a new one, brother.
Johnny, that's such a good
I'm gonna
fucking
tell you
idea.
this.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna tell you this: the main, you guys have not seen it, and I'm pretty sure you guys would not be mad if I spoiled the topic right now.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Which movie?
So, Truth or Dare.
Oh yeah, someone picks Truth.
You actually watched it?
Yeah, someone picks
Oh.
Truth, but the whole
Do you
plot
hate
of the movie
yourself?
is the plot of the
Wait,
movie
wait,
is
wait, wait,
these
wait. Are
two-
you spoiling this movie?
I'm pretty sure no one would care because it was like it was just another-
Okay, that is a shitty excuse. So like,
Are you serious?
okay,
Well, that's
there's a
because it's
movie called
targeting
Tag.
your
That's
your
because-
Because we're young
demographic.
and dumb.
Yeah, it's targeting your yeah.
I mean, what was like the last Universal Productions like that was original? Truth or Dare, right?
Tag.
Yeah. I don't know, honestly.
Isn't
Oh yeah,
Tag with
Tag.
Hawkeye in it?
Oh. We can't talk about that. You can't. It's not a topic.
That's
Cannot
fucking
say
that's
that
not
on
hard.
this family-friendly channel.
Anyway, I think okay,
Such
like
weird
Universal Studios' horror movies are okay. I think the first Purge was a little stupid. Second one was okay.
No, the thing about the Purge, it had a cool concept. It wasn't really planned out right.
Yeah,
I
especially
couldn't
with
watch The Purge.
okay, the first movie is really stupid.
Yeah,
Basically-
The thing is, I have this
of it was pretty dumb.
irrational fear of like that alarm. I don't like the noise, like the siren. I
pussy?
don't like the sound of sirens.
You fucking pussy.
Like
You
the
gotta
same
chill.
way, like some people will like curl up when they hear thunder. I do that when I hear sirens.
So like, do you freak out if you hear like a tornado warning or some shit?
I'm pretty sure that's a
Yeah, I
phobia.
hate that. I hate that. That and like whenever I get like Amber Alerts on my phone, like one day like my Amber Alert
Oh,
went off in the
David
car
shit.
while I was driving,
Oh my god.
and like I cried because I was driving and I couldn't like stop to like turn it off, so it just kind of like went off for like a couple minutes, and I cried. Like I was like, this is so annoying.
That sounds bad.
I don't think. You do, man.
That's not normal.
Yeah,
That's not
you
normal.
just do you, man.
Okay, but anyway,
It's part of an
moving on to
irrational
one of
fear.
our next courses after. What? Scattish?
Oh, Veronica.
Oh,
Yeah, people
yeah,
overhype
everyone
it too
keeps
much.
talking about that.
I haven't seen
What
it.
It's
is that?
overhyped. I
Wait, it
watched
was
it.
on
It's
Netflix?
not as scary as you think.
You know what movie
No.
I thought was a really good portrayal of like zombie shit? Train to Busan.
Ooh,
What's that?
Wait, you know what was super hyped and I didn't go to watch it? That movie where it's like Stay Quiet or something, or
Oh, the
Oh,
A Quiet
Be
Place.
Oh, that. Yeah.
Dude, not gonna lie, dude. Damn, they got me on the feels.
But
Don't
you
no
saw
one
it?
spoil it. I haven't
Yeah,
seen
I
it and I
saw
have
it.
plans to see it.
Okay, I was gonna say, have you guys seen it? But never mind, Ian has not. Seen
Okay,
it.
but like
haven't
still,
seen
we
it
have like
either.
millions of other people like probably listening to this. You're gonna spoil it for them?
Maybe.
Millions.
You know I don't care.
Millions, he says.
This piece of shit.
I
Someone's
know.
gonna
that's
put
how
in
you
the
get kicked
comments,
out of the
hey, that
party.
Oscar guy? Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
I know this. I was the broken condom.
It's bad rating because Oscar.
Probably.
Yeah,
You're talking
boy.
to the guy. You're talking to the guy who spoiled Logan for me and went, "Oh, you haven't seen it?"
Ouch. Oof.
I'm still pissed off over that. People go like, "Hey, Ian, did you see Logan?" No, but I heard of it. Oh, so you know what happens in the end, right? Yeah, yeah. And then I get like fucking flashbacks.
Yeah. Ouch.
Logan was a great
More
movie.
Anyway,
flashbacks.
moving on to one of our courses, into like the animation part of the podcast. Have you guys heard about
I
that
completely
whole?
forgot.
Stop interrupting.
Okay.
Rip.
Have you guys heard of that? They're rebooting the original Teen Titans.
No
Oh my
way.
god,
didn't Adult
yes.
Swim get
No
it?
fucking way.
Why would Adult
Hey,
Swim
you're not
want
gonna
it?
be happy about it.
Well, I was fuck. Yeah, they're rebooting Teen Titans, the original, but I was reading that Adult Swim got it, but I'm kind of skeptical.
You're
on that.
lagging.
Well, okay. The thing with Adult Swim having that is that they actually put care into their shows. That's the thing.
They do.
They literally care more about the old shows than Cartoon Network does.
True.
This is also true.
Cartoon Network will make really good shows and then be like, "Hey, let's end it." But sir, it's got really high ratings. Yeah, but is it?
Let's end it.
It's trash. Like,
We made it so we
it's a
can
Teen
finish
Titans,
it.
but is it Teen Titans Go? No. Okay, then turn it off. See, they don't care anymore due to the fact that like, okay, don't get me wrong, Cartoon Network making funny shit, I have no problem. But when you have like three, four, 5 shows with the same premises of that, it's gonna get a little repulsive.
That's
Yeah,
gonna
they're
get
all like
stale real
garbage
fucking quick.
sitcoms with no plot.
I remember like, okay, that reminds me too. It's just like they just do the whole funny shit again. Don't get me wrong, the whole funny animation shit is funny, but you give it to like adults don't even enjoy the joke. Like, what's a good example for this? Chowder was a good example for that. It had a really good balance of like adult, like
Humor?
adult humor, and like kid humor. Literally, I rewatched that show a couple days ago, and it's like there's a lot of like jokes that I didn't find funny as a kid. Like, there was a scene where Chowder was like talking to Gazpacho, and he goes, I think he's playing with like a marker, and he goes, and he scratches out the Cartoon Network logo, and he goes, there, that's better. I don't want that all the way there. And then Gazpacho goes, wait, you can't write over that. And then he wipes it clean. Literally, they don't. There's a lot of shit that they did, like check Nickelodeon for example. when Jimmy Neutron was just coming out, their promotional video was Jimmy would come out of the corner on the left side and then fuck up the show.
Are you serious?
Yeah, not what.
No
Yeah,
way.
not what like
So
Nick
they
10
had.
did.
Oh, nice.
So like the Bubble episode where like Bubble Buddy was here, he would like Jimmy Neutron would pop out and then rewind it to like where like he would fast forward it, so like Bubble Buddy like they would like put the guy in like the high tides dude into the water or some shit. I don't fucking know. It's funny though.
I do not
So you
remember
basically
this
had
at
him
all.
breaking the fourth, not breaking the fourth wall, but what am I thinking of?
I was gonna say there was another kid, and this is the only one I actually missed. It was one with episode where SpongeBob had to go faded into like.
Oh, that one!
There's the one, it's the scene where Jimmy just shows up and he turns them all into like these puppet-like figures.
That's when.
I remember that.
See, if you look at like back then and now, there's no fucking care into the shows. Nickelodeon just doesn't want to touch animation in general. It's like there's the only. What?
The only way they get the profit now is from live TV.
You mean live? Live.
Live action, yeah, there we go. Fuck, I'm
No,
stupid.
that's not. What's good?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
there was room. They were gonna bring that back, and Cartoon Network gave it a bad light.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Dude, they're
They're gonna
there's a
continue
whole,
off of #1's Adventures in Space.
Oh my god.
Damn it.
They gave it I don't know what replaced it though. I think. Fuck.
It was it was a time when they had those live action shit.
Oh, I think it was a hole in the wall or something like that.
Yeah, something stupid.
Wait. No, there's no way. The show ended like what? 2007, 8.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so
think
during
2006.
okay during that time, yeah. Okay, during 2007 through 8, Cartoon Network had no budget for animation. That's why they
Total
made
Drama
up.
Island.
No, that's when they made CNN real.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
but
Then you had shows like Hole in the Wall.
yeah.
Destroy
But in
that,
2016, there were 2016 and 17 were plans of three or two reboots.
No
The
way.
first reboot was supposed to be the Teen Titans Go, which came out, and we all know how that fucking turned out. But
Trash.
the second idea was the codename next to excuse me, my bad. The GKND
Kid yeah,
called the Galactic Kids Next Door, and then Thundercats on something. Not Thundercats. I'm sorry. Fucking. It was about those two cats that were like doing pilots.
Top Cat.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Top Cat, there we go.
No, not Top
Yeah.
Cat.
No, fuck, what was it? I can't remember. But I know what you mean.
Fuck, I gotta. Anyway, it was on Boomerang. They had like a whole line of toys, and then
Oh, wait.
I'm thinking of
I know what you're
Huckleberry.
talking about. Like, it had to do with them writing, like, it was, like, really violent. That's why it was canceled a long time ago. Well, not really violent. It was just very, like, violent for the time of,
Hold
of
up.
the 90s.
no, it's just that
No,
the
it was
first
more like
episode.
superhero-y.
No, the first
Yeah, that's
episode. Okay, the funny thing is the first episode
Oh,
was
shit.
September 11th, 1999 or 1991. I don't remember. I think it was 1999. But
Are you serious?
why y'all laughing? Anyway,
Don't worry about it.
Funny.
But anyway, it was supposed there was already a Kickstarter and everything, and then even the Kids Next Door, the GoFundMe shit, it was like off the charts. But Cartoon Network said, no, I don't think kids want that right now. And then they
you
just
joking?
started unplugging the plug on like Adventure Time, and then I think Adventure Time's coming to a close.
It,
Yeah,
Yes.
it's gonna end soon.
I haven't watched
Yeah.
Adventure Time in a long time, but seeing it end, like
Me
it hit me.
neither.
It hit me. I don't know
It's
I
why.
don't
hurt.
care.
hard.
I
It
liked the
hit real
first
hard.
season, but after stop watching it, I realized how
I think
stupid it was.
after like a couple seasons, they started going with an actual plot, and the plot was like actually
Mhm.
really sad. Like we
It
got to
took
meet.
it a while though.
Yeah, we had to find like Finn's mom, and then I think there's like a secret relationship with Marceline and Princess Bubblegum or some shit.
What?
Yeah, apparently
Melly.
they're like quote unquote gay.
Oh, man.
I'm not against it, but I'm just like
I
I'm
just
surprised
don't.
the Cartoon Network allow that.
I don't. Well, okay. Have you seen Steven Universe?
Well,
I
Steven
love Steven
Universe is different.
I just don't like hearing about it. It just annoys me.
I hate the
Why?
fan base. That's basically
The
what it
fan
is.
base
Okay,
fucking
that's true.
annoys me.
Yeah, that's
It
true.
is.
I ain't gonna lie.
I
We
think
annoying as shit.
it's just that okay. It's
I mean, it's like, okay, we get it. You like the show. Can you shut the fuck up about the show?
like oh my god, you don't understand that Steven Universe has such a bless you.
Bless you.
Steven Universe has such a complex storyline. You don't understand this and that and this and that. Shut up.
I don't fucking care.
I don't care. I don't
really
like the
fucking
show.
care. I'm not 6. I don't want to
Listen,
watch a little kid go on
To
adventure
anyone
with
that
women.
actually enjoys this show, enjoy it. We don't give a shit. Just don't bitch about it when people give their opinion to you. That's all I'm saying. Because I've had
That's
people
Yeah.
on like iFunny or like fucking Instagram or like any other fucking social media app where I talk shit and I say something about their show, they just go off on me. It's
Yeah,
real
that's
annoying.
fair.
It is a good show, but I don't go out like, you know.
It's fucking Steven!
Like look and listen, I just don't like the idea. Look, listen, I support LGBT and all that shit. I just don't think we should keep shoving it the subject in our fucking kids' fucking face. Like
Actually, sometimes it's subtle.
it's
It's just
very
depending on
subtle.
who
I
does
just
it.
don't okay, like take OKKO for example. I like it
I don't know what
if
that
it's
is.
like a girl looks up to a really girl and like a crush way, that's fine. I just don't want to see them like go like over the top with the topic. I just think nowadays
Oh, that's where I get it.
shows like okay, shows should really deal with actual not midlife, I'm sorry, actual things that are happening in the world, like like don't when was the last time you saw a don't do drug shit on fucking Cartoon Network episode?
Never.
When
Never.
I was fucking 10, 11,
Okay, y'all
maybe even
remember
fucking
when
7?
y'all remember when Captain Planet did that and the kid died?
Oh, yeah,
I
that shit was awesome. That was a great way to scare
Exactly.
kids.
Remember when Static Shock's best friend's dad wouldn't let him in his house because he's black? See,
Oh, I remember that too.
we need to do shit like that because I'm sure if we show kids that their favorite cartoon characters will do something like that,
Are human too.
It's gonna reflect back. Like,
Actually, there's a I'm trying to go off topic for a minute, but McFarlane, when he was the creator of Spawn, and when he was doing Spider-Man for a while from Marvel, he actually said he wanted to do a comic book of Spider-Man, and that the fact that he saved someone from getting mobbed from a black man, and the guy that he saves says a black slur towards him.
yeah, see, it's like
Like he wants to like expand the idea of like just because he's saving doesn't mean you have the right to say things like that or
exactly.
some
we need
words
shit
around
like that.
around that lines.
I'm like, I just think that we need to like, look, kids will understand. Like, hell, make Teen Titans Go do it. Like anything, you just gotta like, there's no love into like show making anymore. It's more like, hey,
Business.
like money this, money that. Like, I understand that creativity is a hard thing to do, but fuck me, dude. Like, Gravity Falls didn't even have to do anything and they're still fucking good. They knew what... My back hurts. No. What the fuck's a plot? Literally, I watched the Teen Titans Go
yeah.
movie trailer, and the first good joke I heard was, Mr. Green Lantern, do you have a movie? Yeah, I do, but we don't talk about that. And I was like, that's really funny, and then literally right after that, poopy joke. Oh, fuck, okay. Literally, in the comments, you can say to me like, oh, well, you haven't seen the movie yet. We both know it's gonna be bad.
I actually have a problem with the voice actors for them
Isn't
because
that
they're
the original
actually
cast?
yeah, they're supporting the whole thing.
See,
Are
you
you
gotta remember,
serious?
like, you gotta remember,
Yeah.
the original Teen Titans Go dealt with, like, racism for fuck's sake.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Cyborg.
What do we get out of it? What you
Or
go to
even,
Cartoon Network?
Wait, why do you guys say the original Teen Titans Go? It's just Teen Titans.
Okay, but, like, the original Teen Titans Go, fun fact, was, like,
No, it's just that quick silent.
the original Teen Titans Go was actually from, like, Cartoon Network's DC block, where, it was basically the original Teen Titans, but in chibi form.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Oh fuck. Not now.
Yeah. But, going off more, it's also, okay, we're not saying that the problem, Cartoon Network does have good shows. We're not hating on every single one. I'm just saying that all of them can be treated better. And, like, reboots aren't always the answer, in my opinion. Like, we can want this show to be back all the time, but we both know reboots are like technically never good, unless it's Samurai Jack.
That's true. Or unless it's made correctly.
Unless the actual
But like,
creators of
okay,
the
so
reboot are gonna go
we're gonna,
like take care of it, then yeah, it's gonna.
You, god damn, your mic is lagging.
It is. Anyway,
if we're
David, you
gonna
were saying?
tackle this, whole like, oh, is a show good or not? So like, what makes a show good then?
Okay,
Yeah,
Like
well,
specifics.
Writing. It has to be writing, directing, and actually just care
it's
for
just
the
the
show.
topic. It's like, okay, the reason why you've noticed is that we've been like talking about reboots. Reboots usually have this problem. They try to be, let's take Powerpuff Girls 2016
Something that
for
they're not.
example. They try to do what the Powerpuff Girls in the 90s could have done, but yet they're doing it now. You see, that's like using a dried out marker while it's still writing. You know what that's a bad analogy, but what I'm trying to say is
A
Powerpuff
marker that's
Girls
drying out.
Powerpuff Girls could have done so much. Could have done so much to become a really good show, but what they had to do was shove jokes that weren't even relevant at the time. You know what I mean?
Well, the thing about the
Okay.
Powerpuff Girls is they rebooted just for the money, the revenue, so they can make
Yeah.
it new. Because they came out with the fucking toys before the show ever revealed.
Exactly. Yeah. Melly needs to go soon, so we're gonna have to wrap this up soon. So like probably in like 10
Oof.
minutes. But yeah. What also a very big problem is that it's not just Cartoon Network. This is also,
Video games,
well, mostly
movies.
no. I meant as in channel block. I mean to say like
Nickelodeon.
with
Disney,
Nickelodeon. What I admire about Cartoon Network is that they'll try something, and if it doesn't work, they'll still keep going with it, but they'll think of how to counter it. Like they tried the whole CNN reel, and if it didn't work during that whole animator strike, you see how there's no reboots of it, there's no reruns, there's nothing like, hey, let's bring this back. But the only problem with Nickelodeon and Disney Channel is there's no more love for animation. I don't think Disney XD does it, but fuck are they bad at it. It's just that
They
they
are.
shove with with Disney XD, it's too fast paced and too like dabbing and whipping and naining and shit like that. I get it. It was funny
Except for
to
Star versus the Forces of Evil.
no, that show's shit. Shut up. Anyway,
No,
That show, that show was a good
no.
show. I liked it.
It
I'm just
is a good
kidding.
show.
How many seasons is it going on? 4? 3?
4.
I mean, if it's going down to 4, it means it's probably
It must
a good
be
show.
good,
Well,
yeah.
then again, you could say that about Teen Titans.
But we're gonna
Yeah, but it's
subtract.
gonna go on to 4.
I want to subtract things like.
Yeah.
I want to subtract things like Star and like their original shit. What bothers me most about
Okay.
Disney XD's animation block is the whole let's give kids the whole anime idea, which I think is fucking stupid for some reason. I don't know why. Like it's like
Yokai Watch was just a flop in my opinion.
I
weird
haven't
how
played the game, so
popular
I
it
can't
is.
say shit.
It's very
Like-
popular in Japan, apparently.
Like
is.
okay, they showed Doraemon. No, what was it called? It was that blue cat fucking looking thing. Was that his name?
Yeah,
Doraemon?
Doraemon.
Yeah.
Doraemon.
I think that was a good
Yeah,
thing
how
to
you
show
learn
kids because it was really cute. But now it's just Pokemon Sun and Moon wasn't good. It's just like
Pokemon Sun and Moon looks really weird.
no,
It's
I'm not saying
animated
that.
by the same team.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
and like lately Pokemon has been like pooping out movies over and over again. I don't know why.
Man, they have the money.
Originality. That's
Dude,
that's
Ultra
where it
Sun
is,
and Moon
my
was a
guy.
shitty game.
Yeah. We don't speak of that.
What do you mean we
I
don't
can't really
speak
say
of
that because I
I enjoyed
only been
it. It's
playing
just,
the originals and not the new ones, and I just
Okay.
barely got my DS, so I can't really
the
say.
only problem with like Ultra Sun and Moon is basically it's the same game just with different implements.
Isn't that what basically the fucking all?
No,
Pokemon is?
no. It's like
Yeah, you can't say that. You can't say that. It's just the same concept. Go find Pokemon. Go finish
No, I meant-
championship.
I
go
meant
buy
as in,
this,
like,
all that.
I meant as in like what's it called? Looking at it with Pokemon Moon and Pokemon Ultra Moon. it's just the same storyline of the game in Moon, just with different implements. Like there's slightly tiny variations of it. That's what I meant. Yeah, Pokemon's been doing the same thing for how many years? I meant just for this game specifically, because if you look at Black and White and Black and White 2, there was differences. Like gym leaders were different. The storyline was different. It was a fucking sequel. This one, with Sun and Moon and like Ultra Sun and Moon, it's the same game, just with hey, the bat's more black now. Ooh, that's my only problem with it. And like another thing is, there's no sequel. There's not like the original protagonist moved on. Fucking Lily never left. It's just the same game, just with like Ultra Beast now. Like, what the fuck?
Ultra Beast, the old ass game.
Ultra Beast.
That's like saying like Sonic Mania Plus is a better version of the first Sonic Mania. No, Sonic Mania Plus is basically the same. Okay. Anyway,
I don't play any of the Sonic. I only play the original ones.
anyway,
Yes.
going back to the anime block. They've also been they've also been going on
Guys,
with
I'm gonna
Beyblade
go.
all over again. You gonna go?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll start wrapping up.
Alright, bye, Angel.
Bye, Angel.
See you.
Deuces, my boy.
Oh God. Beyblade was when it first came out, it was really good.
No, it wasn't. Spinning tops.
Okay, fuck you. It was good in my opinion. All right.
No. Hold up. I actually played the game. My friends had it in like I think it was in elementary. I remember playing it, and if you actually like use it, you can actually make them fucking spark. And I was like, what? You couldn't do that?
No, I
Yeah.
like the toys. The anime was just fucking gay.
Oh, I don't care. You never
Well,
watched.
what?
You should never watch that. That's so stupid to do.
Mew Mew Kissy Pie.
Baco no Pico.
Baku.
Stop.
Don't look that up. Children, don't look that up.
Hey, it's a girl with a dick.
I recommend you do it.
Good hentai material.
Ooh.
Oh,
Can you fucking
Bakugan, yeah.
Hey, I remember those. I used to have one of those toys. I just like playing with the ball because it just transforms.
Yeah.
I love
I used to bring that to
Bakugan.
school and
I
get it
even had,
taken
like
away.
a game for the Wii.
I lost my fucking Yu-Gi-Oh deck when I was a kid by just bringing
But
it
can
to
we
school.
complain for a second?
And it was
wait,
like the first day the games came out, so
is
I had
DuckTales
like
on
the
a
rare ones.
hiatus?
I
Is it?
don't know. I
haven't
haven't heard
seen
any news about it.
I haven't seen any commercials on it either.
I think it was prematurely canceled again, like most shows now. I think I'm not entirely sure.
DuckTales? I haven't heard
that's
any news
possible.
on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I've never actually watched any of those because I really don't have time since I'm a fucking adult.
what are you, 25?
Ouch.
What are you?
It's just that I don't really pay for TV. I
Oh
really
no,
think it's kind of
yeah, well, I
useless
mean,
now.
there's nothing good on TV.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
true.
Also, Disney XD's like commercial shit is gay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, me too.
No, you're not. Sure,
Yeah,
sure. Let's go with
keep
that.
lying to
Bucko.
yourself.
Yeah.
Sure, whatever.
There's nothing. Yeah.
We have piracy for that.
Yep.
Hey, hey, homie, you got that new that pirated season
We do
of
not
CNN?
support piracy.
I
We do
support
not support
piracy.
piracy.
No, that's not animated.
That's not a part of this. Sorry.
We can talk,
we
we
can
can
do
talk
that
next
about
week.
that. We can talk about
Sorry,
that next week.
Yeah. You motherfucker.
Speaking of,
Winx Club was such a good anime.
that was not. I'm gonna
What?
punch you. I'm gonna swing
What
at
are
you.
you talking
I'm
about?
gonna actually
beat
swing
the
at you.
Shit out of you.
I'm gonna swing at you right now.
Alright,
what
and
is
that's all
he
the time we
talking-
have for today, everyone.
That's
Thank you
not
for
an
joining
anime,
us
you
on,
stupid fucking cunt.
God,
But you know what was
your
supposed to?
ignorance makes me angry.
But you know what was supposed to be an anime?
Ignorance.
What was that girl about that ladybug shit?
Oh, Miraculous Ladybug.
That was supposed to be an anime.
How
Really?
old are you?
The original
am.
the original
I am
idea
15.
the original idea was supposed to be an anime that takes place in France, but then they got more money, so they were like, let's make a 3D animation. There's test footage of it.
Really?
Sorry, I don't watch your Japanese animes. I'm sorry.
Sorry,
I'm
I don't
sorry,
know
I'm
what your
American, I
Japanese
don't support
weaponized
your shit.
autism.
Well, anyway, I think it's about time we should wrap it up. Yeah.
All right. Well, oh shit.
Join
God,
join
I'm
us next week when we actually find out what the fuck we talk about and not talk over each other and call our moms gay. But yeah.
Your mom gay. Your dad lesbian. Your sister a
Yeah,
mystery. Your brother a
well,
mother.
Well, we're gonna sign off. We're gonna close up shop now. Thanks for sticking with
bye-bye.
us for another Culture Cafe. Exactly, your
See ya,
cup of culture.
people.
Anyway, I'm Ian, and this is everyone else. And yeah, thanks for watching.